Singer Mary Wilson, who as a founding member of the Supremes was part of one of the most influential and successful acts in music history, died on Monday night at the age of 76. Jay Schwartz, Wilson's publicist, said in a statement that the singer died suddenly in her home in Henderson, Nevada. A cause of death was not immediately given. Known as the Sweethearts of Motown, the Supremes blazed a trail for black and female artists in the 1960s, rivaled by few in American music. A triumphant string of 12 No.1 hits transformed three black teens from Detroit, Wilson, Diana Ross and Florence Ballard, into cultural icons recognized for their glamour, elegance and ambition. In the middle of it all was Wilson, a much-needed steady and omnipresent force, a linchpin who was unafraid to speak her mind in a group with a well-documented history of dramatic power struggles. I was extremely shocked and saddened to hear of the passing of a major member of the Motown family, Mary Wilson of the Supremes, Motown founder Berry Gordy said in a statement. I was always proud of Mary. She was quite a star in her own right and over the years continued to work hard to boost the legacy of the Supremes. Mary Wilson was extremely special to me. He added, she was a trailblazer, a diva and will be deeply missed. Born on March 6, 1944, in Greenville, Mississippi, Wilson was the eldest of three children to parents Sam and Johnnie Mae. Her parents separated shortly after her brother and sister were born in Chicago. Wilson, then 3, went to live with her aunt and uncle in southwest Detroit, believing they were her parents, she told the Wall Street Journal last year. It was here where Wilson was first exposed to music, with her uncle playing R&B and jazz records from the likes of LaVern Baker and Joe Williams in the basement of the one-story home. He played records all the time in the basement, so much so that I'd wake up each day singing, Wilson told the Journal. Nobody in my family could sing. I learned by listening to records. When her mother moved to Detroit to be a domestic worker and live with the family, the 10-year-old Wilson came to grips with how the woman she thought was her aunt was actually her mom. They would settle in Detroit's Brewster-Douglass housing projects, the city's largest public housing complex, by the time she was 12. Though she was initially upset going from having her own room and wearing beautiful dresses to living with siblings who were strangers, Wilson would soon find friends as a teenager who would change the course of her life. The first time Wilson saw Ross was from the window of her family's apartment, she told the Journal, believing she was the most energetic and pretty girl I'd ever seen. In the case of Ballard, Wilson said she admired how her neighbor was so proud and streetwise, in a regal way. Ballard encouraged Wilson to try out for a sister group to a male vocal quintet called the Primes.